Hello everyone. In this video, we shall try to understand switch case in shell scripting. When we need to perform multiple checks, we can use multiple if and else condition or nested if else branches. But when we need to perform all conditional operations on a particular variable, then it is better to use switch case. Switch case conditional statement performs different operations on the outcome of a single expression. This is a flowchart to represent the switch conditions. Each case in a block of a switch has a different name or a number, which is referred to as an identifier. As in our flowchart, it is case 1, case 2 goes on up to case n. The value provided by the user is compared with all the cases inside the switch block until the match is found. So let us try to understand with the syntax. Switch case is represented using keywords case and ESAC, which will do multi-level branching and checking in a better way than multiple if-else conditions. In the following syntax, $var is the pattern, which is a conditional expression. If it evaluates to true, commands corresponding to it will get executed, else it is compared with every pattern until a match is found. If no matches are found, then the default condition will get executed. The default condition is optional, but it is better to have it. When one condition matches, then double quotes indicates control needs to go to the end of the switch case statement. Now let us demonstrate the same with an example. Let us create a file with a .sh extension. First, let us create a menu which helps the user to know the available options. This is created by a simple echo statement. In this example, the options which we are giving is 1, apple and animal. Now let us ask the user to enter the option and read it to a variable. In our example, it is choice. Once the choice is entered, switch case checks for the pattern. As we discussed previously, pattern can be number or string and even a symbol. Now, if pattern is available, it performs the action of its respective block, else it prints its default block. In our example, we have 4 blocks: 1, apple, animal and exit. By default, we can consider a default block. Default block is created by using a star symbol. Once the switch case is completed, it has been ended by ESAC. While condition is used to iteratively perform the switch task till exit condition occurs. It is better to have an exit condition to terminate the execution. Break or exit keyword is used for terminating the block. Make sure to put all the options above the default conditions. Default case should be at the last. Let us ask the user to enter an option or choice. To make user friendly, we can add symbol line which would make difference between the options and the user input. and output operations. This is optional. So now let us execute the program. Now we shall provide the options, any of the options that are available. If we give 1, the block 1 is going to get executed, apple block is going to get executed, animal block is going to get executed. If it is case sensitive, if anything is different other than the case, the default block is going to get printed. We can want to terminate the program, then exit keyword has been entered.